Let's solve this problem here. The problem is, in a laboratory, the count of bacteria in a certain experiment was decreasing at the rate of 2.5% per hour. Find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours if the count was initially 800,000 or 8 lakh. Whatever way you find comfortable, 800,000 or 8 lakh, you can use that term. Now if you look at this problem, you can see that the count is decreasing every hour. So every hour there is a new count. That means you can say that the bacteria count is decreasing in compounded form. So we can apply the compound interest formula here. What is the compound interest formula? A equals P multiplied by 1 plus R over 100 to the power of N. P is the principal. In this case, P is the initial count. That means 800,000 is P. And N is number of periods. So here N equals 2 because it is decreasing every hour and we have to calculate the count at the end of 2 hours. So N is 2 here. Now look at the problem. The count is decreasing. When the count is going down, the rate is negative. That means R here is negative 2.5. Let's write 2.5 in the fractional form. So you can say that the rate equals negative 5 over 2. 5 over 2 equals 2.5. So the rate is negative 5 over 2. Let's substitute all these values. So we get 800,000 multiplied by 1 plus the rate is negative 5 over 2. So negative 5 over 2 over 100 and the whole thing to the power of 2. 1 plus negative 5 over 2 over 100 can be written as 1 minus 5 over 200. 5 over 2 means 5 is divided by 2. So 5 is divided by 2 and 5 is also divided by 100. So what I have done here is I have put that 2 as well as 100 in the denominator. So we have 2 multiplied by 100 which equals 200. So now the denominator is 200 and the numerator is 5. So we have 5 over 200. Rather than saying 1 plus negative 5 over 200, I have said 1 minus 5 over 200. It's the same thing. The next step is to subtract 5 over 200 from 1. 1 can be written as 200 over 200. Why? To make the denominators the same. So 200 over 200 minus 5 over 200 equals 195 over 200. So now our expression is 800,000 multiplied by 195 over 200 multiplied by yet another 195 over 200. Let's cancel out 4 zeros from the numerator and 4 zeros from the denominator. That means divide the numerator as well as the denominator by 10,000. So what do we get here? We get 80 multiplied by 195 multiplied by 195 divided by 4. 80 is divisible by 4. 24s are 80. So we get 20 multiplied by 195 multiplied by 195. Is it easy to square 195? Yes, it is easy because the last digit of 195 is 5. And whenever we have to square a number that ends in 5, it's quite easy. Let's use our trick. 5 5s are 25 and 19 20s are 380. So the square of 195 is 38,025. If you multiply 38,025 by 20, you get 760,500, or you can call it 7,60,500. So the count of bacteria after 2 hours is 760,500. That's the answer. So we saw how to solve an example where the rate is a fraction and the rate is negative.